Hey everyone, Mr. Janu here, going to talk to you today about how to make a blog on Blogger. Now, you are doing this in my class and perhaps some of your other classes as well, and I know we did it in class, but perhaps you need a refresher, or maybe you weren't here. Don't worry, I'm going to walk you through the process. Now, in order to create your blog on Blogger, you're going to need to download the Chrome browser. Why? Because Blogger is Google, Chrome is Google, and it works better together. But once you create your blog in Chrome, you can actually access and use your blog and post to it from Safari or other web browsers as well. You can even download the Blogger app. It's limited in the amount of things that you could do, but you could easily post with that app as well. So the first thing you need to do is open up Chrome, and then you need to log into your school GAPS account. And so you'll have a screen that looks something like this. Now, once you put your username and password in, it'll probably take you to your email. And what you need to do is go up to the address bar and type in www.blogger.com. And you may have to enter in your password one more time. And if you do, no big deal, enter it. And then you're going to get a screen that looks like this. Welcome to Blogger. Confirm your profile. Your profile options are two. What you need to do is go over here to the right and click Create a Limited Blogger Profile. And then it's going to ask you to display your name. And here is where you will type your name, as I am doing right now. Hit Continue to Blogger, and this is going to take you to your blog dashboard. Now, we don't have any blogs here, which is why we need to go over here and hit New Blog. Now, when we create a new blog, this box comes up asking us to create a title, which we'll do. Bruce's thoughts on world history. Now, depending what class you're using this for, you can adapt your title to the class, and then you have to come up with an address. Since it's a school project, the best thing to always do is start with your last name, and then maybe your first name, and then, I don't know, your class, world history, WH, and I just may leave it at that. I may add the date, may add EGHS. It really doesn't matter. This is now the address that Google made for me, and I need to press that. And it's checking. Oh, blog address is available. And now here is the templates. Now I'm just going to keep it on simple. This is how your blog is going to look. You could always change it later. Then go down and hit Create Blog. And it's going to take you to your new blog's dashboard. There it is. Now this is going to come up. Google Domains, just hit no thanks. So now here is your basic dashboard. On the left are all of your options for making your blog. You could start posting right away if you want by clicking New Post, but we have to do a couple of things first. What I want you to do is go down to Settings, hit Settings, and then this is going to come up. You've got your title, Bruce's Thoughts on World History, and a description. Now, you need to edit that description. What the description is going to do is place whatever you write there underneath the title. It's like a little subtitle telling people what your blog is about. And so I'm going to write a little bit. We already know Bruce's Thoughts on World History. This is my ongoing world history EGHS project. You could say that. You could say, history is fun, history, whatever you want. I'm just going to save that. Save changes. And there we go. Got my Bruce's Thoughts on World History. This is my ongoing World History EGHS project. Now up here at the top, you could always just view your blog to see what it looks like. And I'm going to click that right now. And it opens up in a new tab. And this is my blog now. Not sure I like it. Of course, there's no post there, but I'm not sure on the colors. So what I'm going to do is go back to the dashboard, and I'm going to go down to template. So hit template, and this is going to come up, and you have live on blog. That's what it looks like. I'm going to hit customize. And in the customizing setting, you've got ultimate control over what your blog looks like. Up at the top are your options for the different templates here. This is the simple template, and I can change it around a little bit if I wanted to. I could hit this one, and I get blue. I could even try different types. Picture window, awesome. A bunch of different, there's some picture window ones. There's an option there. I could take a look at that. I could go to Awesome Ink and choose something here, perhaps. Maybe that. Maybe that. Maybe that. Not sure what I want. Maybe I'll go to this one. I'm going to go back over here. Really doesn't matter. I choose this picture window one. And I could change the background if I wanted. There's an image there. I could remove the image and add my own, but I'm going to keep it. I could change the theme color. I could adjust the widths. And in this screen, I can change the size of the entire blog. Now on the iPad, you have to tap it to move it instead of sliding it, but that's okay. I can make it larger, smaller. I could change the side of the right sidebar. The posts go here. This is the entire blog. I think that's pretty good. I could go down to layout next, and this is how my blog is laid out with the header on the top. If I wanted to make the entire blog go from right to left without any sidebars, I could do that there. I could have the sidebar on the right. I could change the sidebars around or just put it on the left. I think I'm going to go with no sidebar, actually. And then if I hit advanced, this gives me a lot of different customizations. I can change the fonts. I could change the backgrounds. I could do a lot of things here, but I'm going to keep it as is. Actually, I'm going to go up and adjust the width a little bit too. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger, like that. Now, when I'm done, I need to go up here and hit this button, Apply to Blog, so that it is saved. Now I'm going to go back to Blogger. Now, let's see what the blog looks like. I'm going to go and hit View Blog once again. It's going to open up in another tab. And this is what it looks like. There's one more thing I need to do. About Me down here. All right, View My Complete Profile. Click that. And so now this is my profile on Blogger. There's nothing there. So I need to go to Edit Profile. And I need to fill this out. I'm not going to show my email address. There's I could add a profile photo if I wanted. I could go down here and add stuff about myself. But if I go to Introduction, I could add, and I should add, a little description about myself and what the blog is about. My name is Bruce Janu. I am a student at Elk Grove High School. This is my blog for world history or human geography or whatever. Okay, once that's done, I'm going to save the profile. All right, settings have been saved. I'm just going to close out that tab, and I'll be back on Blogger, and that's it. The blog is all set to go. Let's view it again, see what it looks like. There we go. Got the title, got my name, got my about me down here. The only thing I don't have are any posts. Now let's go back. I'm going to get rid of that tab. There are other things that I could do. If I didn't like that title, I could go to Layout, and I could hit the header here. And what I can do is I could add a picture if I wanted to. I could add a picture here and save it. I could shrink it to fit. I could customize it that way. But there's a lot of different options. Now, when you're ready to post, go over to New Post. And this is really an easy thing to do. You have to go to the post title. You'll want to title your post based on the assignment, based on what you're going to be writing about. But for right now, I'm just going to call it My First Post. There we go. So that is going to be the title of my post. Now, here are all your options for posting and how it's going to look. You have the font right there. We're going to do the default font. You got size, bold, italics. You could change the color. You could highlight. And here is a very important button right there. That button is your image button, and that is what you're going to hit in order to add an image to your blog post, as I am sure a lot of your posts are going to have pictures. But when I want to start writing, I just tap into this box and I just start writing. This is my very first post. I love history. I can't wait to learn about Rasputin. He was crazy. I'm going to hit return a little bit. Now, I want to add an image. Now, when you're doing it on the iPad, really the only way to add an image is to copy the URL. So I'm going to open up another tab, and I'm going to go to Google. And since I just said I love Rasputin, I'm going to look for Rasputin pictures. Go over to Images. All right. Now I think this is a pretty good image of Rasputin, so I'm going to click on it. And now what I have to do is hit View Image. There we go. Now, what I also have to do next is copy the address here. So I'm going to select all. I'm going to copy it. Then I'm going to go back to the Blogger tab, and it's going to take me to my post. And I am going to click right there and then hit this button right here. That is the image button. Click on the image button. And since I just copied a URL, I'm going to click on the from a URL, and then I'm going to paste why isn't it working? There, I'm going to paste that, and wouldn't you know it, there is good old Rasputin. I'm going to hit add selected, and now he is added to my my blog. Now, if you were on a desktop, you can change the size of the image, but that's really, oh, there you go. If you highlight it, if you tap it, this box is going to come up, and you can make it large, you can make it small, you can make it original size. Oh, I like that. And then we are all done. I just have to go up here and hit publish, and it is now live. I have my first post, and there it is, my first post. Now if I want to see how this looks, all I have to do is go up here to view blog, and it opens up in another window, and there is my blog, Bruce's Thoughts on World History, and my first post. And that's all you have to do. It's really, really an easy thing. Once you get the hang of it, you can now go in and really make your blogs look better. You can, of course, change the color. You could add all sorts of stuff, and it's going to be fun. This is going to be a great way for you to think about and articulate about history. And you'll be able to comment on other people's blogs and improve your writing and your thinking skills all at the same time. If you have any questions, be sure to ask me in class. All right. Happy blogging. See ya.